See the future. The future of movies. Movies. Right here. Here. Right now. Right now.
DVD from Columbia TriStar Home Video. It's a whole new world of home entertainment. Digital image.
Sharp, clear, crisp playback.
Digital audio.
Theater quality sound.
Durability.
Won't fade, won't wear out.
Easy to use.
Compact, convenient, no rewinding.
Direct scene access.
Any scene, no delay. Push of a button.
Multiple languages.
Audio, subtitles.
Special features.
Deleted scenes, documentaries, audio commentaries.
Collectability.
The best contemporary and classic films from Columbia TriStar Home Video.
It's DVD, and it lets you experience all your favorite movies like you've never experienced them before.
The future is here.
DVD from Columbia TriStar Home Video.
Every day, millions of people go through the same routine while life passes them by. But for the men in black, it's the same old routine with a brand new style.
And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have...
Frank!
Now, Earth is in for a world of trouble.
What do we got? Big bad mojo.
And the only agent who can stop it
Bring him in, now.
doesn't even know he's an agent.
You don't remember me, but we used to work together.
I never worked in a funeral home. Is there something I can do for you, Slick?
Why do you think you're so comfortable here?
The Earth's very existence may rest on what Kay knows.
You're back! Somebody said you were dead. You look good.
Get him over to deneuralization.
Let's go put it on. What? The last suit you'll ever wear. Again.
Don't worry about a thing, folks. I used to live here, came by to pick up a few things.
Well, hey, man, what you doing?
Always do the driving, right?
Wait, no.
I remember that.
See, you used to drive that old busted joint. I drive the new hotness. Old and busted, new hotness. Let's make it hot.
They're back in business.
You getting big. Boy, what you been eating?
Back in action. Back in black. Men in Black 2.
Hop in.
Does that come standard?
Actually, it came with a black dude, but he kept getting pulled over.
What do we think? We like it here?
Why? Are we moving again?
No.
She changed her name.
Do I get a new name too?
I guess. What's your name?
Queen Elizabeth.
She changed her appearance.
I like this.
But nothing could protect her from the most dangerous man she's ever known. Her husband.
I want you back. It'll be just like it was.
It's the information age, sweetheart. You leave a trail everywhere. You can't run forever, Slim.
Why not? I'm good at it.
The funds in your account seem to be frozen.
This is all Mitch, okay? He's just trying to scare me.
How about the windows in your apartment? Are they still locked? Person go crazy thinking about stuff like that.
Hi, Gracie.
Gracie!
You know, love is a scary thing. How powerful it is, what it does to you.
The cops can't help you. No one can help you. He's going to keep on coming until he kills you.
You have a
divine animal right to protect your own life and the life of your offspring.
You ready?
Yes. I need a woman who looks like me. I need Mitch to think I'm here in San Francisco.
So how do you win?
I attack.
And what do you do after you attack?
I never stop attacking. Self-defense is not murder.
Enough. Longfellow Deeds is a small-town guy.
Just going to the pharmacy.
Let me get you there a little quicker.
How's your wife? She's fine.
Terrific. Say hi for me.
I will.
Who's about to receive
When Mr. Blake died, he left an enormous fortune. He left it all to you, Deeds.
$40 billion.
Are you sure about that?
Now, he's headed for the big city.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door.
Discovering there's a surprise.
The biggest story of the year, and we've got nothing? You've got to be ruthless.
I'm all over this.
Around every corner.
Ooh, there he is.
Help, I'm being mugged!
Good luck. See you at the office.
Don't worry, I'll get him.
Oh, shoot.
Stop right there. You're not going to get away with this.
Come up here.
Are you okay?
I just need to walk it off.
From the producers of Big Daddy.
I met this girl. I think she's the one.
Remember, I'm Pam Dawson, virgin school nurse.
That's priceless. You a virgin.
One man is going to teach high society.
All right, baby, I'm ready for you. Oh, my bad.
Some small-town fun.
Am I out or safe?
Hey, Mr. D.
Rich boy.
He doesn't deserve this. I would do anything to take back what I did to him.
I'm sorry. All I heard was blah, blah, blah. I'm a dirty tramp.
Adam Sandler.
Put some steam on it, kid. Ooh, that got you right in the throat, huh?
Mr. Deeds.
I got wicked bad frostbite when I was in the Scouts.
Just whack my foot. Don't be nervous. Go ahead. Didn't feel that. Isn't that awesome? Go ahead. Enjoy the foot. You know you're starting to like it, aren't you?
Ow! You're sick! You're sick! Why would you do that to me?
I'm just kidding you, pal.
So I took a chance on a guy and it didn't work out. So what? I'm not upset about it. I'm just accepting where I am right now.
Christina Walters had had her heart broken one too many times. So she vowed to never let any man get too close.
Boo, I see you!
I'm going home.
But just when she'd given up on love,
I think I'm just gonna order a pizza and stay in tonight. Oh, no. See you later.
love found her.
Hi.
Hi.
What was going on with you at the club with that hottie?
Nothing. This guy did get under your skin.
No! You're never gonna find anyone better than my brother here. He is the greatest, and I am serious. That hurts me. Okay. And that's why you're my wedding on Saturday, right?
You might really like him, but you're just too afraid to admit it.
Whatever happened to my cool, confident roommate?
It's a big facade.
This season,
I can see in your eyes you liked her.
Nothing I can do about it now.
You! Oh, God! Wow! He's really cute.
she's going after the one who got away.
I could show up at his brother's wedding, because he is going to be there, because it's his brother, right? Okay, let's go.
But the road to Mr. Right is paved with surprises.
Oh, what? I'll drop the thingy to land the closet. I'll get it. I might as well strap a sign on that says "Stalk her." This isn't the Glickman bar mitzvah, is it? No? Moisha?
Christina?
My God.
Columbia Pictures invites you
Love is crazy, and that's what love is.
to the most unexpected,
They're fake. You can touch it if you want to. Touch it.
That's why chicks always go to the bathroom together.
romantic comedy of the year.
Some sort of sign from God that you and this Peter Donahue guy are supposed to be together.
Cameron Diaz sweetest thing.
What is this? Jesus! I don't know. I don't know. Disgusting pig. I love you. On that.
The Voice, Danmarks hit radio nummer 1. Ønsker dig god fornøjelse med filmen.
Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big hang-up. Wherever there's a hang-up, you'll find a Spider-Man.
I am so high, I can hear heaven. That's why I fear it won't do. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as we all fly away. And they're watching us. They're watching us. As we all fly away.
Who am I? You sure you want to know? If somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied. First I heard about Spider-Man. It sounded interesting to me, but only if it was done the right way, like done in a way that would excite me, you know, in a classy way with a good filmmaker and a good story and a good cast.
When I first heard about Spider-Man, I was like, oh my god, like what a cool character to do, because Spider-Man's, you know, more humanistic superhero, so I feel like a lot of people can identify with him, and it's a good story as well as all the action.
What happens to the people in the story is quite involving. Spider-Man is about extraordinary things happening to regular people.
The strength of Spider-Man, for me, has always been the fact that he's a real person. He's one of us who's gone through elementary school, junior high school, and now high school. So he has absolutely our frame of reference on things. He can't get the girl, he's broke, and suddenly he's this superhero.
Spider-Man started as its own book in 1963 by Stan Lee.
I was looking for an idea for a new superhero, and I was sitting at my desk and I saw a fly crawling on the wall. And you know, one of the things you always look for is what new power can I come up with? And I said, gee, wouldn't it be something to have a hero who could crawl on walls? But the next thing I needed was a name for him. So I thought Fly Man? It didn't seem to have sex appeal. Mosquito Man? Nah. Insect Man? Ooh. And then I went down the list, and then I came to Spider-Man, and somehow that sounded dramatic and scary. Spider-Man.
Come on, move, kid.
I knew all about Spider-Man. He got bit by a radioactive spider. I knew that whole story, and everything, you know, I think has like a slight comic book feel with reality, and I think that's important because it is a comic book.
He has real problems, and this extraordinary thing happens to him, and it's about how he deals with it. And it's very much a coming-of-age story about growing to be able to accept responsibility.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man had real personality, had real problems. The character of Peter Parker was a real kid in high school, and the Spider-Man comic books were more about how these superpowers affected his real life. So I could really relate to those stories in the early Spider-Man comic books in the 60s and 70s, and he became one of my favorites.
There's always a need to find the right blend of maintaining that history and yet making it contemporary enough that the audience is going to accept it as being now.
Time worked just right. Technology is here, we have the right people that want to make it, the passion. It's very important for us to tell the story right, make a good picture, right for the times, but keep our characters in character.
Peter's, he's insecure, he's uncomfortable, he's not like the charismatic, charming guy with girls. He gets bit by the spider, and at first he's feeling ill. He wakes up in the morning, and he feels, invigorated, and he doesn't need his glasses anymore. His eyesight is, perfect. Weird. He feels totally different, and I think, part of it confuses him, and he's scared, but also excited.
Goodness me!
I thought you were sick.
I got better. And there's that transition for him to, get used to his transformation, and then he embraces it, and he starts climbing up the wall and running and jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Spider-Man moves, and he does a dance. I know Sam likes to talk about his sort of choreography in the air as like a really graceful dance. It's the place where once Peter gets comfortable with it and he really embraces it and learns how to, swing well, it becomes a place where he's in total freedom.
I think there was a consensus that Tobey could play the Peter Parker side of the movie, and some question, quite honestly, about could he be Spider-Man. So he came in and to his credit, did a test and blew everybody away.
Boy, right there! I gotta bring you in.
Oh my God, there's still somebody up there!
I'm going. I'll be here when you get back. Not coming back, Chief. Go! Go!
Tobey Maguire was so powerful in his performance as Peter Parker. He was very real, and you could see that he was a sensitive individual, and he just was very potent in his stillness. And I knew that there was a lot there that we needed for this particular character of Spider-Man.
Tobey's great. It's perfect. I mean, when I see him in those glasses and I see him walking around, it looks like it's Peter Parker. I don't know, there's something that is incredibly fitting.
Peter Parker has such a unique character that I felt that the thing that I should do with this picture was focus inward and really tell a smaller story about Peter, his interaction with the woman that he loves, and his growth toward being a responsible young man.
Why so interested?
I'm not.
You're not?
Well, why would I be?
I don't know. Why would you be?
Tobey was really good at something that sometimes I don't think I'm very good at, and that is he really is good at sort of a character analysis. I kind of look at something and I just say, okay, well, that's the way it is, and then I deal with it. But he tends to question the action much more.
Peter, may I introduce my father, Norman Osborn?
Heard so much about you.
Great honor to meet you, sir.
Harry tells me you're quite the science whiz. I'm something of a scientist myself. Basically, I play a double role. I play the Green Goblin, and then I play Norman Osborn.
I'm right here.
And sometimes in the same scene, they play scenes together, which was unusual.
And it's only the beginning. Think of what we can do.
Willem's a great actor. Obviously, he can pull off both parts. In the movie, there are times where he needs to pull off both parts at the same time, and so that's really the challenge for an actor.
Don't be a coward. Risks are part of laboratory science.
This guy is a very driven, gifted scientist, and he addresses the question of how do these super people, what's their relationship to regular people?
This super intelligent, super powerful guy recognizes, good qualities of Peter, which makes him feel great. It's like somebody notices me and recognizes me that I respect. No, I appreciate it, but I'll be fine.
No problem. I'll make a few calls.
No, I couldn't accept it, sir. I like to earn what I get. I can find my own work.
I respect that. You want to make it on your own steam.
He's as good or better than any of the stuntmen, and he's done, I'd say 90% of his own stunts. And really kind of brought this physicality to the Goblin, to the portrayal was also, this When he's Norman, he's one way physically, and when he's the Goblin, he's completely transformed.
No one says no to me!
Willem's great to work with because first and foremost, he's just a great actor, and I'm a big fan of his work in general. He's so full of life. He's so ready to jump in and do this.
Yeah, that's a super villain fight.
Plus, he's in ridiculous shape.
I like the character of MJ just because it gives me a chance to make a hero for the young girls who watch the film. She has a bad childhood, bad past, and abusive parents, and in the beginning of the film, she always tries to date the football player, or be popular, or just cover up her home life and try to be somebody who she's not. She catches little glimpses of Peter Parker's love for her, but it doesn't really register in the beginning. It's kind of just lingering, I think, in the back of her mind. And he's always endearing to her and always makes her smile and makes her feel good about herself.
You're awesome in all the school plays.
Really?
Yeah. I cried like a baby when you played Cinderella.
Peter, that was first grade.
Living in New York, I think she grows up and she realizes who she really cares about in her life, and the one man who ever loved her for who she is, and it didn't matter, you know. He really liked her for the Mary Jane inside of her.
What we were really looking for was someone who had a chemistry with Tobey Maguire. We wanted the audience to recognize that these two people had a connection, and we wanted the audience to need them to be together. And when I saw Kirsten and Tobey perform the scene together, we felt that they made that connection. She really is a very hardworking young actress.
I think Kirsten's great because, first of all, she's a really great, soulful actress who knows how to have a lot of fun. And it's great to work with that kind of energy.
When you have the Mary Jane of the comic book, so you're always trying, just like with Peter Parker, you're trying to live up to what's that expectation, so you're kind of waiting for someone to walk in the room where you go, oh, that's Mary Jane, that's MJ.
He's sort of a nerd, odd duck, the classic son trying to win the affection of the father and maybe at times just rebelling to get attention.
James Franco had actually come in for Spider-Man, and we'd just been so taken with him, thought he was remarkable. And there's a real, you'll see in the movie, this real kind of, you really believe he and Willem are father and son. It's quite a complex relationship, done very subtly and I think really well.
You have this whole thing so you can meet MJ, and now you have to leave?
I gotta go.
This girl is important to me.
Harry, please. Your mother was beautiful, too. They're all beautiful until they're snarling after your trust fund like a pack of ravening wolves.
Thanks for sticking up for me, Harry.
When I was asked to play Aunt May, I didn't know she was a real person. But since I've talked to friends and they ask me what I'm doing and I say Spider-Man, I get a wonderful reaction. People say, really? Oh, how wonderful. Are you having fun? And I say, yes. And then they say, what are you playing? And I say, I'm playing Aunt May. And they say, well, of course. There we are.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Norman, will you do the honors?
Hey, going to the downtown library. I'll see you later.
Oh, yeah, wait, Pete. I'll drive you there, buddy.
Oh, no, I'll take the train.
No, I need the exercise. Go on, go.
I think Ben is, if there is such a thing as a typical avuncular uncle, a warm, loving, caring uncle who wants to be everything a father should be to a son who is not his son.
Pete, look, you're changing. I know. I went through exactly the same thing at your age.
No, not exactly.
Peter, these are the years when a man changes into the man he's going to become the rest of his life. Just be careful who you change into.
That's a balcony overlooking Times Square. That's the aisle.
Sam, he's a character. I've heard the stories about how he's been a fan since he's a kid.
Sam grew up having Spider-Man painted on the wall in his room, which is the best kind of a man to take the helm for a movie like that.
Well, I always would admire as a kid how the artists in comic books had to come up with one illustration that told the story. You'd see these very dramatic presentations in the comic books, and they had to depict exactly what was happening in the drama.
He has such a great imagination, and I hear him talk about Spider-Man, and his eyes sparkle. So I think that he just, had such a knowledge and such a love for it, and it really comes through.
He really went to his own kind of gut about what attracted him as a young man, as a boy, to the Spider-Man story.
He's a great collaborator. He really, just in general, made me feel like a part of the team, like I was really contributing a lot to the film.
What Sam's good is rooting all the fantastical elements with a reality.
Sam is going for a very naturalistic feel to play off the fantastic side of Spider-Man. And
the first meeting I had with Sam, you could tell that he was very passionate about the character of Spider-Man, and he truly understood what Spider-Man was all about. And it's why I took the job, is that he has that ability to explain to you truly what the film is about, what the character is about, and why it's important to make Spider-Man.
The sets were really fun to work on and really fun to see them build, and exciting to see them go up.
Each set is such a character in this film, and New York is an important part of this movie. It'll have like a romantic feel to it, I think.
I didn't feel it was proper to have a super stylized world, like the comic book world like you see in a lot of comic book films. I felt that the most important thing to do was to create a real world. There are parts of New York that are magical. So what we decided to do was just to create a whole city of those realistic, magical parts of New York.
Neil Spizak truly loves New York, understands New York, and was able to bring his passion of New York to the film.
One of the design elements that I tried to incorporate into the film as a whole is a slightly overscaled and somewhat classical architecture. Building tops and places that you normally aren't on buildings, closer to the upper architecture of the buildings of New York.
Really, it's like if you look at the comics, you flip through the pages and you look where Peter grew up, it's in this movie. If you look where Peter went to school, it's in the movie. Where would a kid like Peter share an apartment today? It's the apartment. He did a great job to be able to put together a very fancy side of Manhattan, because that's the Osborne side of the world, with this modest upbringing where Peter comes from. And he connected it beautifully.
And what is Spider-Man's world? And certainly he exists at the rooftops of New York. We scouted tons and tons of rooftops of New York, so we got to see the whole side of New York that most people never get to see. And we're bringing that to the film, and I think it's very exciting.
It was so important to me that it looked real. If it looked bogus, it wasn't going to work. Our optical effects supervisor, John Dykstra, convinced me that it would be possible.
The important part of this movie was to make sure that the character's humanity showed through even when he became a superhero. And although we'd like to think that our stunt people and that our actors can do all of these terrific fly through the city scenes, the truth of the matter is that it's either too dangerous or physically impractical for them to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in between the lines.
I think that we are very fortunate to have John Dykstra on this movie. John has an amazing legacy in the effect business.
It's pretty amazing to me, you know. I think there's been a few great innovative films out there that, you know, just raise the bar. This is a whole different kind of thing, you know, where it's very specific action to Spider-Man.
What happens to the people in the story is quite involving.
It's been a long journey. It's definitely been like such a learning experience for me. I got to do a lot of stunts, so it's definitely been a like physical testing my limits kind of movie.
The level of action in Spider-Man is exceptional. There's so many elements that were designed from the ground up to create an action sequence, an aerial dogfight battle over Times Square. You don't see that every day.
I've never learned so much making a picture as I made this one. There were so many aspects of filmmaking that I had learned over the last 20 years that I had to draw upon to make this particular picture.
Guys, make your way back to the bleachers.
I think that the audience will like the fact that the actors and the writers and the whole production team tried to stay true to the spirit of what made Spider-Man the comic book great.
I have never really been involved in such a big production that's had so much special effects, the integration of special effects with traditional scenes.
You don't usually get such a great collaborative bunch on such a huge film like this, so I feel like there's more heart to this film than it would, you know, one of those kind of special effects films would have.
It is so exciting, and you see talented people who put their own take on your characters, and they make them even better than ever. They bring them to life, their flesh and their blood, and they move and they talk. There's music and sound effects, and it's wonderful. It's incredibly thrilling.
Wow, great reflexes.
Every couple of months, one of my friends will go, "Dude, you're Spider-Man. You're doing Spider-Man. I can't wait for that movie," you know, and they like get all excited. I'm like, yeah, that is cool.